I started off in high school as a sprinter and quickly learned that that wasn't for me. And I had a great coach when we started out, Bob Bernard. He was a fantastic motivator, and he talked me into starting to throw shot put and discus. And I did throw discus and javelin when I first started because it wasn't something that anybody else did. And he led me to a guy named Chuck Curry, who was a real good coach and weight coach when I was young, and kept working out and working with Chuck, and worked with Joanne Rothery, who was instrumental through my entire career. She ended up being a massage therapist that helped me right up until, Olympics, everything like that. She was always around. First pair of throwing shoes I ever got, I got from her, and that's pretty much started it. I steadily progressed through high school, more as a discus thrower. I didn't like shot put very much, and had limited success as a discus thrower. Pretty good when I was a midget, but ended up just kind of gravitating towards the shot. It more found me than I found it. My last 2 years of high school were fairly successful. I ended up with a Canadian interscholastic record, which is still standing today, but probably only because they changed the weight, and it'll be on the books forever. Trevor, my brother, probably the only brother team that has 2 interscholastic records. He was a fantastic javelin thrower. I was recruited by Larry Judge at the University of South Carolina. Went down there, a great developmental coach, fantastic in weight training, fantastic in physical conditioning, a good technical coach. Got me to my first Olympics when I was 20 years old, the youngest person there. Didn't throw great. I was pretty much overwhelmed by the scene, 104,000 people at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we were pretty much the only show in the stadium. So during high school, I went to the Pan Am Juniors, the Junior Worlds. Those are both amazing meets for 17, 18-year-old kid. Ended up winning the Pan Am Juniors. Then I went on to University of South Carolina with Larry Judge. Pretty good success in university. Coach Judge left after 2 years, but they brought in another great coach, Mike Sargent, who has pretty much carried on the program there. But the person that helped me most there was the head coach, Curtis Fry. The guy that helped me the most there was Curtis Fry. He was a fantastic motivator and a great head coach, a great team manager. He got us into meets that we wouldn't have gotten into as just regular university kids, and saw at that time that I had the physical capability to succeed on like a world scale. Good university career, 3 NCAA titles, 11-time All-American, 8-time, 9-time SEC champion, undefeated at the SEC championships in the shot put, SEC indoor record holder. Really fantastic time down there. South Carolina was the university, the state welcomed all of us from around the world and treated us like we were born there. And I could not say enough about the program down there and how they helped all of us advance our careers and develop personalities as people. It was one of the most beautiful places I'd ever lived, and I would credit a lot of my success to the people that I dealt with there, the academic team, and it was an amazing experience. As I wrapped up my university career, I ended up training with a guy named Don Babbitt at the University of Georgia, and he was an absolutely amazing elite level coach, probably the most skilled coach I'd ever encountered. He brought my brother down there on a scholarship at Georgia, so again we were in a situation where we could train together. At one time there was 13 Olympian throwers training in one place. It was the greatest training group in the world. Still guys that are competing today at the highest level. Reese Hoff, Adam Nelson, Jason Tunks was down there. Bro Greer, an amazing javelin thrower. We had an opportunity there to train with people that you would never meet otherwise. Top-notch facility, top-notch coaches, trainers, everything. It was an amazing place to be. I ended up my career 3 times Olympics, 4 times World Championships, and memories that'll last a lifetime. Traveled the world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.